shit. I just realized my mic was off. Fantastic. So I got to do that whole intro again. What is up, everybody? We're back. Saturday. Memorial Day weekend. It's been a hot minute since I've been online. I've been slacking. But I'm fucking back, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's get into some bullshit. I'm just gonna go and, mingle with the people. See what kind of people I find here. Yeah, let's go find out what's going on in town. Let's go to Saint Denis. Let's ride to Saint Denis. We found a nice little club down there that showed me a lot of love. So let's see what's up. Let's go find out what's been going on. Ooh. In the meantime, let's see what has happened. Well, just been hitting the gym a lot. There's been a lot of things in my life that have been building up, and some of the best ways I know to unload some of that mental stress and emotional charge ups is to get underneath some weight, get underneath some weight that's gonna crush you and move that shit. Move that fucking weight. Whether it's the bench press or you're squatting, dumbbell curls, fucking move that weight, baby. Yeah, I find that over the years, that's been the best format for unleashing some of this internal buildup, from stress and emotions. No, your girlfriend ditched you? Fuck it, go lift some weight. The only way to get over her is get underneath the 400-pound squat and fucking lift that shit up. That's one of the best ways to do it. Some would argue it's the only way to do it. Of course there is the whole drinking your emotions away option, but I like my liver. I don't know about you guys. I'm trying to live long. I'm trying to outlive everybody that's been in my role. Anybody that's ever walked the path that I walked, I know it's fucking hard, and it's easy to succumb to some of these inducing substances. Alcohol is a big one. I'm not too sure about these other heavier substances. Heroin, I guess. Marijuana kind of helps. I'm not saying I've done heroin, just for the fact checkers here. Never done heroin. I've smoked a little marijuana. I drank a little bit. I'm not a fan of the drinking though. I find that it takes a toll that I'm not willing to pay the day after, or hell, even the day of. They like the feeling of being drunk. I don't really mind. It's not something I look forward to. I like the taste. Tasting different substances is kind of the appealing aspect to me. You know, different beers and liqueurs and all of that good stuff. The fizziness of the beers and the hoppiness of certain beers. Hell, even the bitterness of them. Yeah, I like that stuff. As far as the marijuana goes, I think the effects is probably the best thing. Although, like sometimes just the experience of like rolling your own joint and like crumbling your own flour and, you know, lighting a good old spliff. That's calming too in its own way. And then of course, like the whole lighting of it and the smoking of it, that adds a whole nother layer to relaxation. And then of course, once the THC hits your stream and you're just on Chillville, definitely helps. But all of that it's temporary. You know, you don't gain anything. You don't gain anything. That's why I prefer just going to the gym, lift some weight. Hell, you're gaining health. You're becoming healthier. You're getting more muscle mass, or your form is getting better. Your posture is getting better. Your blood flow is flowing. You're meeting like-minded people. You know, it's a great place. It's a great place. Although, yeah, there's some creeps there sometimes who are just there to like perv out on the girls and be on their phones. But that's not everybody. You know, some people are actually there to like conquer their demons and get a good lift on. It kind of irks me a bit when I see people go to the gym and they're just there swiping or clicking or whatever the fuck they're doing on their phone. And I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get to fucking work, especially if they've been on that machine a little too long or their rest period. Like, I'm not, like, I know we all have different levels, but you're not getting anywhere by like working your swiping muscle. Like, there's no fucking competitive thumb building competition out there where you get judged by how fast you can swipe. Well, at least there isn't now, but maybe someday there will be. So if you're going to the gym, don't be that fucking guy or girl fucking just hogging a machine and getting lost in your fucking phone or whatever the fuck you're doing. Stay in the moment, enjoy the workout, and it'll be like an experience you've never had before. Of course, like, play your tunes. I do that. I have a solid couple of playlists that I rotate through, and sometimes I do have to go down and, you know, look at my phone and see what the fuck song I want to fuel me for my next lift, or I'll respond to a quick text if it's like that important. But usually I have my phone on do not disturb during that time period, because that time is mainly for me and my mental health. You know, I struggle with a lot of very strong emotions. I've always been a sensitive kid. Like, deep down inside, I'm still a sensitive kid. So a lot of the emotions that I carry are very intense. Like, I know extreme sadness and extreme happiness. And that's just something that I deal with. And so whenever I get moments of like extreme rage and like, I have to put it somewhere, you know, because one thing is to think about things, but holy shit, what the fuck is that? All right, cool. I thought I was going to trip over it. But another thing is to act on these thoughts, right? Like, what are you going to do with these thoughts? Like, somebody wronged you, you want to kick their ass, Should you kick their ass? No, you shouldn't. That's fucking assault. You're going to jail. Can you kick their... You probably could kick their ass. You'd probably like smash them to little bits, but it's not what you're supposed to do. You know? So it's okay to have thoughts and have these feelings. But what really matters is what you do with these thoughts and feelings. Like, that's why I prefer, again, putting it in something physical, like going to the gym or and it could be any gym, really. You can do this in any gym. It doesn't have to be the generic bodybuilding gym. It could be a Muay Thai gym. It could be a Pilates gym, a yoga gym. Anywhere where you could physically exert your energy is fantastic for you. So use those emotions and fuel your workouts. Okay, I think we're arriving here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're already here. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I just gotta reply. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's see who I can find. Like, conversate. I need something to stimulate me here. Whoa. I was playing Doom the other day when I couldn't load in. That was fucking awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, okay, here's somebody. What is this?
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen? You guys need a gunsmith?
Buenas tardes.
Make it, sir. How's it going, sir? How are you?
Yeah, they sell them right here.
Doing all right. Can't complain. Do you need a gunsmith?
I don't know. That's what she said, or maybe she was tweaking.
Wait, who's the gunsmith?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I can see what exactly she was trying to
Yeah.
respectful.
He must be the gunsmith. Ooh. All right. Let's see what I can find. Oh shit! I didn't know this was open. Wait a minute. Huh. Let's go in here. Let's explore a little bit. What's in here? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in here before. Holy shit. Oh, damn. This is pretty cool. All right. All right. I'm thirsty. Fantastic. Let's get this guy some water. I'll try and climb this. See how high I can get. Whoa. Yo, this is pretty cool. I like how the glass looks. You can kind of still make out what's going on outside. All right. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this before. That's neat. How high does this go? Whoa. Yeah, I can see the telephone poles. That's cool. Oh, wait, why does it say I have whiskey? I wasn't going to go up there. Was I? Wait, where are there? How do I get up there? Guess I can't. Fuck it. Guess I can't make it up there. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna jump down. Oh, shit. This is kind of getting me dizzy. Take it slow. Damn. avoid these people. Hmm. The Jade Dragon Restaurant. Okay. Oh, Peking restaurant. Oh. Uh-oh, what is that? Let's go into it. What is this cloud here? What? Weird. There's just a random dust cloud there? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's nothing. Not really sure what to do here. Yeah, this is not holding my attention at all. Can I run through here? Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, wait a minute. Was this in the game? This was not in the game. The story mode. Where the fuck am I? Huh. How far can I get with this horse? Well, there's a entrance there. Oh, shit. Can I go in there? I can. What the fuck? Scoot. What's in here? Who the fuck is this? Tailor shop. What is this? What is this reflecting? Is it reflecting something, or am I seeing through something? I don't know. I don't see anything like that. It's supposed to be a reflection, but a reflection of what? Not sure. What's going on outside? Let's go see. Yeah, something about, I think it's the frame rates are making me dizzy here. Holy fuck. Barf. Don't know how long I can last here. Oh. Who the fuck? Naked man. What the fuck's the exit? There it is. Yeah, fuck this. Let's get out of here. Oh. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to switch over to this mode because... Oh, damn. That fucking first person mode is killing me. Let's see if this helps. Whoa. Whoa. How's that look? Sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, guys. I should be back maybe in a little under an hour. Just had to make sure I can load into this server here. In case y'all wondering. All right.